Hey guys, it's the Savage Northman, Michael and Ben here today. I've got a Legion of Blood playing against fyreslayers. We're playing Scorched Earth for the 8 objectives. Thanks Danny for making that noise. Alright, in my list I've got a Vampire Lord as my general with Sigrine Blur, gives him some extra movement. We've got the Necro with Fading Vigor as his spell. 2 Guardian of Souls, 30-man Reaper block, 20-man Reaper block, 2 units of 5 dogs, 10 skellies, and the Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon, taking the Orb of Enchantment out of the Legion of Blood. So that gives him a pick a hero within 3, ignore their abilities, they can't pile in or attack for that combat phase. So hopefully we can take off that thing over there, but we'll wait and see. Alright, we'll go and have a look at Ben's army. Ben, what are you running, mate?
Got my fyreslayers, so running Runefather on Magmadroth. He has Warrior and Dominate. I'm running the Hemdar Lodge, so the always strike first one. He's a general. He's got Indector Scales for 4 up. Thought of that all by myself. And he's got Cold Heart Ancient, which worsens a Ren by 1. Got a Battlesmith, Rune Master for part of the Lords of the Lodge, and a Rune Smiter. The Rune Smiter has got Torrent Slayer and Prayer of Ash. The Rune Master has Ember Storm for run and charge on a Hearthguard Berserker. Battle line, I've got block of 20 Hearthguard Berserker with pole axes, a block of 10 with battle axe or broad axes, and a block of 10 with pole axes, and then 10 Auric Hearthguard for just character protection. And because of the points drops, I've also managed to sneak in the Runic Firewall.
Cool. Alright, so we'll set up, do our deployments and do a little chit chat about our deployments. Can you set up in the ground?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Alright, we'll be back soon. Alright guys, we've finished deployment. Ben's deployed like this. He's missed a bit of a trick there with commanding. I thought he might want to grab it, but anyway. He's got those 10 and a hero in the ground, so I sort of deployed trying to hold him back, but I just can't do it everywhere, unfortunately. If I hold back here, I think he's going to come hard and fast at the front. So anyway, we've done a little bit of 50-50. I've just grabbed every objective so that if I was not to go first, I've still claimed them, where Ben sort of hasn't. So be interesting to see what he does. All my wizards are around the arcane. I didn't mention that he had pinions on the vampire dragon. I'm also bought an extra command point, and I'm 2,000 on the nose, so I think he's going to go first, and then pop the 10 guys up in front, watch me come at him and then counter charge that way. I think if he actually ends up giving me first turn, I'll probably just sit here and let him come at me, but I guess we're just got to wait and see. So anyway, I'll pass you off to Ben.
Righto, g'day guys, Ben here. Alright, so set up pretty standard deployment for fyreslayers. Got the big fella giving his buff to all of them. Everyone within 12 inches will be able to strike first. Same on the other side, giving those guys the buff. I've got 10 in the ground with the Rune Smiter. I'll probably keep them in turn 2, maybe 3, see where Michael makes a mistake and use them to hit a flank or cap an objective. The rest of the guys are probably going to stand still, take the first wave of hits, survive it, hopefully bounce them and then just march forward. So we'll see how we go. Alright, cheers.
End of Ben's first turn, shuffled up around here. Funnily enough, the volcanic terrain went off. Did a mortal wound, but he saved it. These boys shuffled across. This guy's prayer didn't go off at all, did it?
The run and charge one did, no. But I was just out.
Yeah. And you still got those guys in the ground. Now, Ben's forgotten that you need models to capture objectives, so they're untapped. And Ben was going to try and run and charge, then realised he can't burn the opponent's objectives to the start of turn 2. So he's kept his guys in the ground. What rune did you use? The neg 1 rend?
Yeah, neg 1 rend.
So extra rend. So yeah, we'll go into my turn and see what we get up to. So taking my turn, the zombie dragon got pinions off. He shuffled around to over there. I've moved up to form a little guard around the objective. So I've moved off this one, wondering if Ben's going to drop his dudes over there, over here, but you never know. Still protecting that one a little bit. So because I had that objective at the end of Ben's turn, I still hold it, getting me 4 points. And we're going to roll for priority. Where do you want to roll it, Ben? Alright, too easy. I rolled a 3, Ben rolled a 5.
I'll take it.
Ben's going to take it, and we'll be back in a sec. Don't look so happy, man. So Ben's finished his movement. He's shuffled his shooters back to finally cap these objectives. Shuffled these guys back. He's got the firewall up, and he's bringing his dudes at the back there. Cool. Any charges, bud?
No.
No. Alright. Anything else, mate?
I'll see what's in range for a bit of shooting.
Bit of shooting, we'll be back soon.
5 takes me to 7.
So Ben's picked up 5 points by holding those 4 and that bad boy. So he's gone to 7. He took a couple of shots with throwing axes and they didn't do anything. So we're going to move on to my turn. Not too sure where to go with this, so we'll be back soon. So I just finished my movement. The Vampire Lord got his double pinions off, so he had extra 10 move. He's moved up to there. Shuffled these guys around a little bit. These guys have come back to deal with these guys. Hopefully we can make a 3-inch charge. They've got double pile-in and an extra attack from the Vampire Lord, which is just sitting there. The Dragon's also got +1 attack from the Vampire Lord and reroll all failed hits as his command ability. So that was my 3 command points gone. So again, hopefully we make a charge with him, otherwise that's really going to hurt. The Dragon's going to shoot, and then we'll move on into the charges. So at the end of the combat, at the end of turn 2, the old Vampire Lord's taken 5 wounds, while the Magmadroth has taken 10. Due to the Orb of Enchantment, he couldn't do his mortal wounds back, but these guys have chipped away at him and they killed the unit of dogs. So I wiped out the 10, what were they, broad axes?
Yeah.
Getting me that objective back, so I get 4 points, taking me to 8. Could be quite scary if I lose this, I think. You could say goodbye to him. And yeah, we'll see how we go. Anyway, we'll grab a dice. Where's my... There we go. Alright. 6.
6.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I'll
Didn't even
take it.
see it. Okay. So Ben's going to go. Turn 3. We'll be back soon. So Ben's move turn 3. Yeah, took his shooters up, shot the dragon off, retreated out of combat with him. These guys got the run and charge prayer off. They only made a 5-inch charge, so he only able to get 2 guys onto the objective, but he took the dogs off. He retreated out of combat over there and kept him on the objective, but clearly not enough models, and we've still got the Reapers there. So Ben gets another 4 points. Going into my turn, not too sure where I'm headed here, but might give it a crack. We'll see how we go. So done my movement, shuffled around, moved these guys forward after forgetting to heal them from the bloody grave site. This guy's going to go after him. The Vamp Lord is going to go after him. So yeah, we'll do some charges, come back in the combat phase. Hopefully I can get there. If not, might be in a bit of drama. Anyway, back soon. a bit of rain about. Anyway, over here, did 3 damage to him, and he's got 3 wounds left. Decided not to charge in there after all. Still got the 4 objectives, giving me 4 points. Leading in the gas are up by 1. Going into priority for turn 4. So here we go, Ben. A 3. A 4. This is bullshit. Alright.
I'll take it.
Fire Slayers are going to go. We'll be back soon. So at the end of Ben's turn 4, after winning priority again, shot off the Vampire Lord that was sitting there. He's killed the 10 Skellies and claimed that objective. He's wiped out 17 Reapers, attacking first with those guys. Spent a CP, or the only CP I had to save them, since my general's now dead. Ben's going to burn this objective as he's capped it, so we're going to watch that. D3. 1. Alright, so get 5 points. And I don't know exactly, we'll have a look in a sec.
I was 1 behind you, so I'm tied with you now.
Yeah, cool. And we're going into my turn. So at the turn, ended my turn 4. Got some Reapers back, and we strung out and retreated from the combat over there to claim this objective. That objective's been burnt, we just haven't pulled it out yet. The Guardian Souls killed your Rune Smiter. Just, but enough. So there's no back threat. We've figured out that the unit, the 20-man unit over there, now it's 19, can only move 10, so my back objectives are safe. I hold this one, and thinking, I haven't won a priority at all, so I'm going to burn it just in case the shooters or the 20-man come over and wipe me out. So I'll just roll that in front of you for 3. So that puts me 3 points ahead. And
2 points.
No, oh yeah, sorry. 3. I get 6 points for the turn, which would take me to 18.
Yep.
And you're 16.
Yep.
So yeah, 2 points ahead. All right. And now we're going to roll for priority. If I don't win this, you will see me throw my iPad in the computer in the pool. Go, bud. You roll first. Oh, come on. I can beat a 3. Yeah, 6. I'll take it. All right. We'll be back soon. Hey guys, we've decided to call it. I won priority, brought back heaps of Reapers. Ben realised that I was going to go for this back objective, burn it. He said, oh, how about you just roll, burn it. I rolled a 3, got 3 points plus my 3 objectives, those 3 there, which put me 8 points ahead. Ben knew that he'd get that one there, and he burned it for 3 as well. And I think we worked out you lost by 3, bud?
Yeah.
Yeah. Discussing now that after deployment, not capping these 2 in yours
that was,
hurt you a bit.
Yeah.
Just repeat what you were saying before, that you're not a big fan of this mission.
Oh, it's just too janky. Like, you roll a 3 on 2 of them to burn, so you get 3 points. I roll 2 1s, I lose by 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. I like it more skill rather than just a single dice roll.
Yeah. How do you like your list?
Yeah, it's the one I took to Rune Axe, so it's fun. I haven't played a game of Sigmar in probably like 8 weeks or something, so
yeah, it's
good to roll some dice and get back into it. But yeah, silly mistake, probably cost me a little bit, but
yeah. The my zombie dragon got 3 of those D6 damage off, and only doing 6 from 3 dice.
Yeah,
probably negated me, but I mean that's the game.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not whinging, but you know that Magmadross could have died.
Oh yeah, that
quite
Magmadross
easily
dies. It changes the thing, because he's neg 1 to wound within a 12-inch bubble.
Yeah,
like, it's a big debuff.
Yeah, that's why I never charged in over here against the 20-man. Like, Reapers wounding on 4s is, you know, it's just negating their output.
And when they're sitting on a 4-up armor with a 4-up after save, neg 1 to wound, they're just a 20-man block's just about unmovable.
Yeah.
Which they always have been.
So is this the list you're going to take to Bridgehammer? That's our next event we're heading to.
I'm toying with the idea of a double Magmadroth list, simply
yeah.
so I can get that big block of 20 down to a 2-up, re-rolling ones for a turn, which I think will scare some people. But I like it, and I've got it all painted, so that's always a bonus.
Yeah. You liking that wall?
Yeah, well, my list went down 40 points with the FAQ, so it just happened to pop in nicely.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright guys, hope you enjoy the bat rep. Legions and the Gash getting up luckily on turn 5 priority. Hope the Measured boys do well this weekend down in Geelong, and hopefully you'll see a couple more battle reps from us soon. See yous.